Hi everybody, Chris from BattleGoat Studios. George was going to join me today because I want to talk about some of the changes in espionage, but George is busy right now working on some naval AI tasks, so I'm going to talk to you guys about the changes in espionage. We've talked about some of this stuff already. One of our earlier videos, we mentioned that we had added a new mission, counterintelligence. So if somebody's using spies against your country to sabotage your buildings and trying to steal your designs, you can now use your spies within your own country and give them counter-intel missions at specific points. If you think they're going to target your research center, put a spy on counter-intel on your research center. And that was one of the first things we played with to try and make the espionage system, the spy system, a little more interactive. Well, once we dug into it, we actually got interested in doing a few more things. So, new features coming up. First one is Assassinate. You're going to be able to send spies into other countries on an assassinate mission. You're going to need to send them into any city. Once they're in the city, they're basically looking for government officials, that they're going to try and kill off ministers from that other country. And this will have the impact of disrupting some of the internal economic values over a short period of time, can affect relationships, and there's always the risk that a successful mission might or might not know who had sent the spy in. So Assassinate can be a bit of a dangerous thing, but can be a fun way to mess with another region. Another mission that's being added to sort of keep up with the times is you will be able to do cyber attacks. And these are sort of an alternate version of a sabotage, where instead of damaging a facility for a large amount, because sabotage does a certain amount of damage to the facility right now, doing a cyber attack is going to do less damage to the target facility, but it's going to force it offline. And in Supreme Ruler, you can't bring a facility online until it's at 100% construction. So this is going to force a player to be without one of their facilities for maybe 3 or 5 days. We're still figuring out the exact balance we want for some of this. So with all these things in, this brings the total actions that you've got available to spies to 6 different mission types, 1 for internal within your own country, 5 for spreading out to other people. And the counter-intel one, you're going to be able to do that even in allied territories as well. And there is one other change that's coming to specifically the existing mission of espionage. Right now, espionage could get you 2 outcomes. You might send your spy to a research center and steal a technology from another country, or you might send it to a facility that's building military units, and you might steal the design. Well, we're going to be adding something new to that. Is Supreme Ruler does change the way you get information. We have now gated some of the things, like you don't know how much stock another country has of certain resources unless you've signed a treaty for that knowledge. Same thing with technology designs and unit designs. So espionage is now going to have a chance of you discovering and getting a message saying, well, we know that as of today, this country has this much military goods or this much agriculture in stock. And this will again be ways of using your spies to gather information and stuff. So all of this together, these are some of the exciting new changes coming to the espionage system for Supreme Ruler 2030. We would love to get your feedback on what you think of these things, and you can even ask the beta testers who are playing already. Some of these things they already have access to, and they're going to have access to more of this relatively soon. And you can find us on all the usual social media, on Discord, on Steam forums. Give us your feedback, and we'll keep working on the game. Thanks.